Alright, give me a second here to make sure the audio is working. It should be, but lately I've been having all kinds of fun with that not working, so. Alright, audio is working. So this is a full head model as opposed to whole face, which is what I usually do, which just would cover, well, you can't see, sorry. But anyways, normally it would just cover the face, and then you would leave, like if in my case I'm bald, or a normal person with different hair, they would have their own hair. This is obviously added Willem's hair onto my head, although it's not working super well yet. This is at about 500,000 iterations, and my Arnold Schwarzenegger one is at like 3.1 million, so bear that in mind as to there being a difference in training time as to why this isn't at the same quality level. But this has only been going for like 4 days, and this is pretty good. I can't do Willem's voice like I can do Arnold's. It's not the same. Peter Parker, whatever he sounds like. It's really weird how this isn't working at all like whole face, and I don't even know how well this. Maybe this isn't really super well supported yet. I had to like change the gamma. I had to change the alignment of the face. Like it wasn't even showing up on my face until I started screwing around with settings and moving it. Like it doesn't show up where it's supposed to show up. Like it's off to the side, and the gamma settings screw it all up. So it's not like laying on my face. It was like over here somewhere, like this big. It looked like a cloud. It was kind of weird. So again, like the angles work okay, but not. I don't have enough. There isn't really a lot of source of Willem doing like this kind of cackling with his head back sort of thing. And then conversely down here you can see it's still getting kind of screwed up. So pretty much you would have to just sit here and look at the screen and talk without a ton of movement to keep it even sort of convincing. Now I think if I trained it another, let's just say 200,000-300,000 iterations, the hair would probably sharpen up a lot better, and they'd probably. I don't know why it's so jittery too. Like you guys can probably see, like it just looks like it's kind of. Let me look at it on my computer and see how it looks. If you can tell, or my phone, sorry, in the live stream. Yeah, like I mean, you can tell a little bit that it's shaking. I don't quite know why. Like some other things I had to play around with to get it to work was screwing with the face mask type. Like if I choose nothing, you'll see it does like the box kind of around here, and it just shows the original. And actually that almost looks better because it gets the hair better. It still kind of screws up a little bit, but yeah, like that. But just the hair looks a little bit better this way, but of course the area around it's all kind of warped. If I try this setting, I just kind of get some hair around like my face, and then if I try landmarks only, like it doesn't do any hair. So if I do all of them, it's like it's still not good. Well, it looks like maybe a little less jittery, but if I take those off and just use Celeb, the hair works. So again, I don't know, like shutting off head mode or turning on head mode doesn't really seem like it really has any detriment. Or well, okay, that's fine. Look at this. Okay, so head mode definitely does make a difference. It has to do with how it aligns, like the jaw line and so forth. It's kind of like a horseshoe shape alignment when you extract head models. So I think when you don't do it that way, you just get like the face covering, which is why when I shut it off, it just covers the face portion, like the whole face, and I turn it back on, and it kind of treats it more three-dimensionally. Sharpening off, not quite as, you can turn it up a little bit, but go too far, and you get what looks like some kind of a demon. I'm something of a deepfake myself. I got all this footage out of a single interview he did. I think it was, I can't remember. I looked at a bunch of interviews, so it's kind of hard to remember which one this one was from. But it was like he did that movie, The Lighthouse, and some of it was from that. And then there was another interview he did about a different movie. But you got to get 100% of it has to be the same hairstyle. So that's kind of a problem unless you're using a bald character like Patrick Stewart. I'm working on that one also. I want to do a live model of Patrick on myself. I think that'll look pretty good since he's already bald and so am I. But that said, like I say, if you want to do a live model of someone with hair, it helps to get it 100% of it from the same source material. So like I said, I downloaded a pretty long interview that he did and extracted about I think it's like 10 or 12,000 images of him, and it's pretty smooth. It's just well, depends on the angle. It's just like I said, I think it needs to train longer to get better results with this jittering, and hopefully the hair would gain more definition and the face a bit more, and maybe I can find some more source material of him looking down, because otherwise you can see the top of my head and it gets kind of screwed up. But initially it didn't work, because when I did my I record myself as the destination character to train him against, because the RTM face set, for those of you guys who are familiar with that, is like this big face set full of 63,000 images you can train whole face against, but there isn't one for head models. So I just made my own face set of myself. But initially it didn't work because I had my light on over the top of my head, and the top of my head was kind of shiny, and so the hair was not rendering properly on that. It's like it was just a blur. It looked like a cloud of not hair. I don't know what it looked like, but it wasn't hair. So anyways, this is, like I say, the first test of Willem Dafoe, full head model. This is my first full head model live model. I've done Willem Dafoe in The Matrix 2 before without doing, it wasn't a live model. So this is the first time I've tried live. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this. It wasn't a real long video. I just want to show the kind of results I've been getting with this. I have one of Patrick Stewart I'm doing also in The Matrix, where he's Agent Smith, and there's a bunch of Agent Smiths, and they're all Patrick Stewart, so it'll be kind of interesting. But that said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give the video a thumbs up, consider liking and subscribing to the channel, and I'll talk to you guys again here in the near future when I put up another one of those videos. Thanks again. Later.